Mercedes-Benz GLS. The GLS is the brand's flagship SUV, and understandably it's loaded with lots of high-tech features that you won't be able to find in any other vehicles. The massive three-seater has all the room and amenities that you will ever need in your daily life. The GLS was probably one of the brand's first vehicles to have the new design language that features sleek lights and a rather large front fascia. The same story continues towards the interior, as the rich quality and comfortable seats help you travel in a serene environment. The GLS is available in several variants. The GLS 580 and GLS 450 are petrol-powered, whereas the GLS 350D and GLS 400D are diesel-propelled versions. You can also get an ultra-luxurious version, the Maybach GLS 600, which sits on top of all the variants. The price starts from $83,000 for the base version and shoots up to the $175,000 for the Maybach GLS 600. Mercedes-Benz EQC. The EQC is the brand's first all-electric vehicle, and it's also a baby SUV that is part of Mercedes' version to electrify its entire lineup. The exterior of this EV is based on a completely new concept that is made specifically to optimize its efficiency. Despite being an all-electric car, the EQC looks surprisingly like a normal SUV, apart from its front, which has negligible air vents that let you know that it's a battery-driven vehicle. Despite being a miniature SUV, the EQC is surprisingly roomy enough for a normal family, and it also handles pretty well due to the batteries being placed on the floor, which lowers the center of gravity. The EQC has only a single version that has dual motors that produce 402 horsepower, enough to clock 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.8 seconds. The price for this small yet comfy crossover starts at nearly $69,000. Mercedes-Benz GLE. Mercedes-Benz GLE is a mid-size SUV that sits in between the GLC and the GLS, and hence is a great choice for buyers who want something that in between the flagship and entry-level segment. It portrays a simplistic yet classy design both inside and outside that lets it maintain the iconic Mercedes character without making any effort. Though if you're in the mood to make it a bit sportier, then you can do so by opting for an AMG body kit and several other interior customizations. Just like any other high-end German vehicle, the GLE also comes in several versions. The base trim is the GLE 350, then comes the GLE 450 and the GLE 580. The GLE 53 AMG and the GLE 63 AMG are the special performance-oriented versions that obviously have a higher price tag. The starting price for the GLE is set at $64,000. Mercedes-Benz EQA. The all-electric EQA, as the name suggests, is based on the brand's smallest crossover, the GLA, and thus the resemblance is uncanny. Nevertheless, you can still tell that it's a battery-driven vehicle by a solid grille on the front, a few unique trims, and aerodynamic alloy wheels. The same concept continues towards the interior, where the blue accents let you know that you're driving an eco-friendly vehicle. Apart from that, everything is an exact squeezed-down version of the brand's biggest SUVs, which looks quite nice and premium. The EQA packs enough juice when compared to its size, as it can provide a range of up to 430 kilometers, 264 miles. At the moment, there are only two trim levels available. One is a simple one, and the other one being an AMG version that features several cosmetic changes. The price for Mercedes' smallest all-electric crossover starts from just under $60,000. Mercedes-Benz G-Class. There are a few cars on the planet that are as charismatic as the Mercedes G-Class, which is why it instantly turns heads wherever it goes. The new model that made its debut some 3 years ago has undergone major upgrades in all departments, but it still preserves the original character of the mighty G-Class. The tall off-roading beast is packed with all the equipment and aids that make it an excellent all-rounder on all kinds of terrains, and at the same time makes it comfortable enough so you can get the most out of your hard-earned money. There's a wide array of versions available for the G-Class. The G350D is diesel-powered, whereas the G63 AMG, G500, and the G550 are all gasoline-powered behemoths that have more than enough grunt to push you back into the seats. The price starts at nearly a whopping $130,000. Mercedes-Benz GLA. The GLA is Mercedes' smallest and most affordable crossover that is based on the A-Class platform. It's fun to drive around the sharp turns due to its small size, and the better aerodynamics also help it return a better fuel economy. The micro SUV comes with a unique A-Class specific design features, which also include turbine-resembling AC vents. The cabin is also roomy enough for 5 people, and the cubby space also allow you to store various items. For a small vehicle, the GLA has a very long list of versions that include both the GLA 200 and 250 gasoline-powered versions. The diesel versions are 200D and 220D that are also available in 4-wheel drive variants. The power figures start at 150 horsepower and go up to 224 horsepower for the GLA 250. The price of this cute little car starts at around $35,000. Mercedes-Benz EQB. The EQB is an electrified version of the GLB, which has become a common phenomenon in Mercedes' SUV lineup. The SUV has been fitted with a ventless front grille, and the entire DRL passes over it. The backlights have the same long light bar that extends across the tailgate. The EQB sits in between the GLS and the EQA, but you can still get it in a 7-seater configuration. Since this is not a purpose-built EV, therefore you will find it similar to the GLB in the interior as well, which is a great thing as it takes its quality to a next level. The EQB hasn't hit the roads yet, but it's expected to have 2 variants, the EQB 250 and the EQB 350. The real-world range should be nearly 402 kilometers, 250 miles, which will make it a good competitor. Moreover, the SUV is expected to be priced between $55,000 and $60,000.